Assalamu alaikum. My dear students of class 3, how are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe at home and enjoying the vacation and studying as well. In our today's science class, we are going to start the new chapter, chapter 4. Chapter 4 is Water for Life. So the name of our new chapter is Water for Life. In this chapter, we will learn more about water. Why water is so important in our life, from where we can get water, what are the uses of water, and how can we restore water. So, all of you please go to book page number 22. We will start reading our chapter. Our earth is covered with land and water. Almost 3/4 of Earth's surface is water. Look into this world map. All the blue part of this map represents water. That means the blue part is the water of our Earth's surface and the white part is the land. So here you see almost 3/4 of Earth's surface is water. What is 3/4? Quarters means 1/4. One part out of 4. If we divide our Earth's surface into 4 equal parts, water will occupy 3 of the parts and only 1 part will be occupied by the land. That means water is 3 times of land of our Earth's surface. Now, sources of water. Sources of water means from where we can get water. So let's read. We drink water. Plants and animals need water to survive. Water is very important for people. Water is important not only for people but also all the living things. You see, plants and animals need water. Can you think any plant or animal that can live without water? No. Every living thing needs water. Do you remember the living things? Yes. Anything that has life is a living thing. And what we think about, the first thing we think about water is about drinking water, isn't it? Okay, next, go to page 23. What the summary says, water is found in many places around us. We can get water from rain, canals, rivers, lakes, and the sea. We can get water from the tap and tube well as well. These are called sources of water. So, these are the places from where we can get water. What are the places and or from where we can get water? You see rain, canals, rivers, lakes, sea, tap, tube well, and many more. These are called sources of water. Sources of water can be classified into 2 groups, natural source and man-made source. We are already familiar with the words natural and man-made. The thing is, that is natural thing and man-made thing. Do you remember, my students? Yes, natural things are the things made by nature and man-made things are the things made by people. Now, the sources of water can be again classified into natural source and man-made source. Let's have a look. Natural sources of water. Sea, river, lake, and rain are called natural sources of water. Now, if you think about the natural things, or I tell you to give example of natural things, you will easily say sea, rain, river, cloud, won't you? Yes, because these all are made by nature. And the sources made by nature are called natural sources of water. And look at the man-made sources of water. Well, tube well, tap, and pond are man-made sources of water. Look at the tap, the tube well, or pond. You may be a little confused about the pond. Are you thinking that it is a natural source of water? Because ponds are seen in the villages where natural environment is more. So we can think that pond is a natural source. But actually pond is made by people. When people need water, people dig the ground and the underground water comes up and make a pond. So I think make it clear that pond is a man-made source. Now all the things, well, tube, tap or pond are man-made. But water is a natural thing itself. Water is not man-made, but we people just make these things to get the natural water easily. Okay, so the source of water are natural source or man-made source. Now go to page number 24. Uses of water. Water is very important and essential for life. When we feel thirsty, we drink water. When we cook food, we also use water. So this is very obvious when we feel thirsty, or sometimes even we don't feel thirsty, like in the classroom, you want to disturb the class. I'm just joking, but sometimes you want to go out of the class to fill up your water bottle. We need to drink water every now and then. And while cooking food, if you see your mother, watch your mother cooking food, you see she is adding water to make the food. So is the only thing, only in drinking water or cooking food we need water? Let's see. People use water not only for drinking and cooking, but also for other purposes. So let's see what are the purposes. Go to page number 25. Summary. People use water in many ways. People drink water and use it for cooking. They wash and clean with it. So, besides drinking and cooking, we also use water for washing and cleaning. Washing clothes, cleaning ourselves, like washing hands, what we are doing right now to fight the COVID-19, and cleaning, keep clean everywhere, we need water. Water is also used for agriculture such as growing crops and fish farming and in industries. So what is agriculture? Agriculture is growing crops and fish farming is also agriculture. Look in this picture, water is being pumped from the underground and given to the crop field because crop is a plant and plants cannot live without water. And look in the fish farming. We know fish cannot live without water, and to farming, fish farming, we also need water. So, so there are many other uses of water except for drinking, cleaning, washing, cooking, and agriculture, growing crops and fish farming, and in industries. Industries means in big factories. You see, there are cement factories, pharmaceuticals, means medicine factories. Everywhere water is needed. Now come to saving of water. A natural resource is something from earth that people use. Example, air, water, rock and soil. We already know that these are natural things, and these are natural resources because they are very useful for people, and people use for their benefits. Now, there is a limit to natural resources on earth. What does it mean? That natural resources are limited. If we keep using, then it will become less. We have to save water because fresh water is very limited. Now, did you understand why? Why we have to save water? Because fresh water is very limited. So to save water, what can we do? We can save water while we brush our teeth and wash our hands or washing clothes. Look into this picture. Wasting water during washing clothes. This lady is washing clothes, but she forgot to turn off the tap, and a lot of water is being wasted. In this picture, the girl has turned off the tap while brushing teeth. She is saving water, but here the girl has forgot to turn off the tap. So, in the third picture and first picture, we can see how people are wasting water. So, we should be very careful and take care that we shouldn't waste water. We have to save water to get fresh water. Okay, so these are the ways and why we should save water. So this is all about today's lesson, page number 22 to 25. Learn all the chapter well up to page 25. Read very carefully and think these are very easy and we already know these things. Just practice it, and as we are washing our hands more frequently these days, aren't we? To fight COVID-19, we have to wash our hands frequently for at least 20 seconds. So while you wash your hands for these 20 seconds, please turn off your tap. So you will take part in saving water. Okay, my dear students, this is all about today's lesson. Take care and be healthy. Allah Hafiz.